What's up, everybody? I'm Connor, and today I'll be interviewing a guy I met about 4 years ago in the hobby, Zach Salas, aka Pastime Sports. This guy is the man. He still is making deals to this day. He's a big time. He's a youngster. He's getting after it. We're same age. Love talking about cards. So, welcome and thanks for hopping on.
Yeah, man, anytime. Appreciate you
Yeah,
having me.
Yeah, so I guess talk to us about your Instagram, how you got into cards and how you what you're doing with it now.
I first got introduced to cards when, sadly enough, when my parents got divorced, and it was kind of just a distraction to get away from things. I've been a huge sports junkie my entire life. My life pretty much revolves around baseball, football, basketball. Um, in high school, I was always, that guy that was fucking watching all the football games and yada yada yada. So fast forward to 2017, I realized Judge was the next thing, and then um, fast forward to when I met you in 2019, and Tatis was the hottest guy in baseball, and I started grading his cards and started just
Got
making a
one of them right here.
killing. Started
Got one
making
of
a
them right there.
killing. So that's kind of how I got into it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I mean, and then with getting into it now, doing I mean, you're doing it pretty much full time these days. I mean, tell them
Mhm.
like what goes into all that.
Uh, so basically, wake up pretty much whenever I want to get up. It's all about how much do I want to put into this day. So if it's a Monday, like I'm getting up at 12 o'clock. Like ain't no way I'm getting up at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Um, I get up, I check Facebook messages, take pictures of cards, throw them up on Facebook, get sales going. At this point, I'm probably two coffees in, ready to go to some local card shops and go pick up more inventory to shuffle into the next day. Um, and yeah, it's pretty much I'm on my phone all day long. If someone's messaging me, I'm messaging them back. I'm heading to the post office. I'm constantly taking calls all day, asking people, hey, what are you looking for? Do you have this? Is this for sale? You know, are you looking for more cards yourself? So it's basically just, talking to people all day long.
Yeah. So I guess I'll just tell a little quick the quick story of how we met, and then I'll let you hop in where you'll know where. So I started a cards Instagram in 2020 because I got back into it. COVID happened. I didn't know. I was like, I heard cards were back because I had taken like a year, maybe two off. So I'm like, all right, I'm back if cards are back. Posted some up on my page to get some action. I had a Mike Trout rookie, which was the hottest rookie at the time. And
Mm-hmm.
then I posted up a picture of it, and I get a DM from this guy asking me if I'll sell it to him. He was trying to lowball me at first, and then we hopped on a call,
That's
and
how every good business deal starts.
yeah, and then we became great friends after that. Always would talk cards. But yeah, you thought I was somebody who would let it go quick, didn't you?
It was like I'm gonna get a fast one in this guy. I'm gonna fleece him. I'm gonna offer him three, and I'm gonna go sell for
Uh,
five. Like
Hey,
it's
if
like easy
you know
money.
what though, if you never sold it, I think it's down. I know it's down to, it's way, way, way more down these days.
I would have
I
sold
should have
it.
sold it then. Yeah. So I guess let's hear about some of your favorites in the hobby. Favorite card you don't have and favorite card you have.
Favorite card I have, probably this 55 Clemente rookie.
Ooh,
That's a big one.
what's the grade on that?
It's a three,
Still
so
clean.
it's one of my favorites. Card I don't have that I'm been chasing for 10 years is a 54 tops Ernie Banks rookie. That's my guy. Anything and everything Banks. Love what he did for the city of Chicago. That's where I'm from. So hopefully one of these days I can chase that and get that card locked down.
Yeah, no, for everyone listening or watching that he's told me from day one, 2020, like Ernie Banks is I need a Banks rookie, and you can't just splurge on one that looks crappy if that's your holy grail card. You got to get a nice
Exactly.
one. Got to
If
get a
I'm gonna
nice one.
if I'm gonna spend over a G, it's gotta be perfect.
Yeah, I like that. How about the favorite deal you've ever made off the top of your head? Like favorite, best off
Um,
the top of your head. What do you think?
man, that's tough.
It can be like a recent one that was really good too, if you can't think of the best.
I had a guy call me. This was our first deal. He had a local shop. He was just starting out. He had no idea what he was doing. And he just called me and said that he had a bunch of BS in a box. It was all vintage, and I went over there and started flying through the binders and quickly realized there was probably 5-6 grand worth of cards in these binders, and basically just asked him, what do you want? And he told me $800, and I was like, all right. And then I went and turned all those binders in 2 months into 5Gs, and that's kind of what started it. I guess that was probably one of my biggest deals to date.
Yeah, but I mean, he was pretty nice though, and he just kind of wanted to get rid of him, and you were honestly shocked, right?
I was shocked. Yeah, I was not expecting him to be that low, but
Because you would have come up, but I mean, did you even you probably offered to come up, and then he was
I
was he
mean,
like nah?
it's a negotiation strategy. Like whenever I
Yeah,
go into it, I always ask someone, "What do you want for it?" Because if they're expecting you to make the first offer, like you could be screwing yourself over. Versus
right.
them saying a lower price, which in this case worked out really well for myself. So I always
Yeah.
ask them, Pawn Stars negotiation tactics at its finest, right there.
Yeah, there you go. How about the favorite person to ever deal with that you've ever dealt with, or who's someone that you deal with the most and it's great?
Um, Man, I don't have like one specific person. I deal with like the same 5 guys every week. Um, yeah, I don't know. I can't pinpoint on one person. That's just too difficult.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing is, luckily during COVID, I remember there being a lot of sharks out there and a lot of like
Hmm.
guys, sharks with bad intentions, not sharks. You want sharks with good intentions that aren't
Yeah, no
trying
doubt.
to ruin the hobby. But 2020 brought in a lot of people who didn't need to be in the hobby. Would you say it's kind of evened out by now? Because you're in it a lot more than I am. You there?
It froze for a second. I don't know what happened.
We're back. We're back.
We're back,
Would
baby.
you
Turn me up.
yeah, would you say that like all the we've kind of washed out all the bad people from the hobby the last couple of years and we're back to a lot of the people that need to be in it?
I think that some people are still in it for the wrong intentions. I go to shows a lot and I see people that are still trying to squeeze pennies out of cards. But I think, as the years have progressed, going into 2024, like, um, they're definitely trying to base this hobby more around kids. It's supposed to be a kid hobby, a kid friendly hobby. So, um, I mean, yeah, while I still see it, like I definitely think it's progressing in the right direction for sure.
That's what I like to hear because it's when it's pure, it's as pure as any hobby gets.
Oh, no doubt.
Um, I guess I think my next two I think might be combined into one. But
Okay.
I mean, what's your favorite set? I have a feeling what you're gonna say.
1952 Tops is like the crown jewel of baseball sets. So either that one or I mean, I just started a 55 top set that's got Clemente's rookie, Koufax's rookie. Um, it's got great color. It's just one of my favorites.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask you because I know you've been trying the last few years to complete the 52 top set. I was
Hmm.
gonna ask for an update and some of the crazier, ways you've gotten some of the cards for this
Sure.
set.
Yeah, I got in every card. I'm down to the high numbers now. I've got the Jackie, got the Mays. I'm not going to say the one that everyone is asking about. No comment on that one, but you know,
Yeah.
um, how I cards with the high numbers. One of the biggest ones was again another guy called me. He went to my high school and he said his neighbor had a bunch of cards from his childhood, and I went over there and just helped him like sort through them, and he was trying to get an evaluation for what he had, what the cards were worth. And at the end, I was telling him like, yeah, I'm a big collector, I'm a big set builder. You have a lot of these cards. Is there any way that I could buy them off you? Like, I don't want to see them go to someone that's just gonna flip them.
Right,
Um,
right.
and he just was like, you know what? You helped me like make this sale. We got the sale done. He ended up selling his whole collection for 50K. Um, and he just gave me all like the high numbers he had. So that was like one of the craziest ways, I guess, because yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, that would have, I said favorite deal ever. That would have, that could have fit for that, or craziest deal ever, definitely.
I mean, I didn't get the deal done. I just kind of
Well,
middlemanned it,
yeah,
but
no, but
yeah,
you did work for him, and he repaid you with a very nice favor. I mean, that's how the world works. I
yes,
guess
sir.
for me, I haven't been, in the card market as much as I was over COVID now at school, but I know you are, and you will
Every
be.
day.
So what are the future plans for you and the Pastime Sports brand? Tell the viewers.
So I want to start getting into setting up shows more frequently. Really networking, getting in with those promoters, because ultimately, when you're at shows, that's where people see you. That's where they get to know you, your name, your brand, and that's how you get more money in. That's how you get more sales in. That's how you always get constant cash flow and inventory coming in. So that's one of the biggest things. The other thing I would say too is Whatnot's been really picking up. If you guys don't know, Whatnot's a auction app. You can throw cards on there, close, like whatever. And just streaming on there, I think it's another really good source for liquidating cards when you're buying collections, etc. And then just advertising more, getting merch, t-shirts. I've been talking about getting like wristbands that say, Pastime Sports on them, stickers, etc. Just like small stuff that goes a long way in the hobby. So
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm very happy I met you because, I mean, you brought me back. I was
I mean, I
lost for a few years. You brought me back.
I am pretty
You,
cool. What can I say?
yeah, no, I mean, and so if any of you out there are listening and want to make some deals, want to get back into cards, talk to that guy. Talk
Hit
to
me up.
Zach. Talk
Hit
to
me up.
Pastime. What's the Instagram? It's pastime_sports8. Did I get that right?
Correct.
Pastime_sports8. If you want to make any deals, he's the guy. Start with him. And yeah, no, thanks for doing this, Zach. I'm gonna end this.
Of course. No, anytime, brother.